Hello treasure hunters, welcome to today's show. Today I'm going to take a couple of shots at Forrest Fenn's comment, taking it with him. So let's get right to it. Okay guys, now before we get started, I just want to say that these are my thoughts. These are just things that I think about randomly, and I just want to share them with you. Maybe it'll get you thinking too. What I'm wondering is it possible that we're missing the biggest hint of all time? I meant from the very beginning of this treasure hunt, are we missing the biggest hint? You know, when this treasure hunt started, Forrest was constantly saying that he wanted to take the chest with him. You know, after he passed away, he wanted to take it with him. How can you do that? You know, in order to do that, you'd have to believe in an afterlife. You'd have to be spiritual, or you'd have to believe in God. I can't think of any other way. I meant simply just taking it, you know, out somewhere and, you know, planning, oh, well, this is where I'm going to die with it. I wouldn't think that that would actually take it with you. So, here's what I'm wondering. Is it possible that the chest was taken and put in a place where Forrest has a connection with God? You know, I'm not saying that it's like holy ground or anything like that, but it's a place where Forrest makes connection with God. Think about this. Go back into the thrill of the chase, into the preface. One of the very first things in the preface was Forrest says, "My church is in the mountains." And that's kind of huge. I mean, especially when you're talking about, you know, taking something with you after you've passed away. Here's another thing. The chest was named Indulgence. Indulgence was a payment for sin, a way of buying back sin. Is it not kind of strange that the chest would have been named Indulgence? You know, I'm thinking there might be something to this afterlife thing. It does sound kind of logical. So here I keep asking myself, how would I do it? How would I take something with me to the afterlife, you know? I think that, you know, this is something that Forrest is passionate about. He wrote his memoirs, and, you know, he wrote the poem. Now the poem, in order to write that poem, the poem would have to have directions, and the poem would have to have some meaning, you know, like all in one, sentimental meaning to Forrest. If this was his intent when he hid the treasure, you know, taking it to the afterlife. You know, I don't think that just taking it out and burying it someplace or leaving it someplace would fulfill that need of, you know, fulfillment for Forrest. You know, he's more in depth than that. I think, like I said, he's passionate about this, and like he took 15 years to write the poem, all that time working it out in his head. I just believe that there's something there. You know, we're missing something from the very beginning is what I'm thinking. You know, think about it. How would you do it? You know, how would you achieve that task? It wouldn't be an easy one to achieve. And you know, it's like Forrest wrote the memoir. Well, the memoir it's not like an autobiography. You know, a memoir is like just memories that you're having. It's like his life is flashing before his eyes. It's something he wanted to share with other people. It's something he wanted to share with his family to let him know what his life experiences were. So anyway, guys, these are just my thoughts on that comment. Why can't I take it with me? You know, I'm not crazy, I'm not nuts or anything like that, but you know, you're talking about a man that took $1 million in gold, put it into a chest that he pays $25,000 for, and carries it out into the mountains and leaves it for us to find. You know, there's something to it, there's meaning to it. But anyway, that's all I got for today, guys. I want to thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm McDonald, Illinois Ghost, and I'll catch you in the next video.